Welcome back to razmafzaruk TV. I'm going to show you the second type or the second method of drawing an Akinakes or Akinakes sword from Achaemenid period. I've shown you already how to draw the Akinakes sword. There are two types. One is hanging, from a loop, from the, the scabbard has an ear from that loop on the right side of your body. And the other one, which is tucked into the sash or your belt. But when you look at Achaemenian or Achaemenid iconography, you see that the Achaemenid kings are depicted fighting with Akinakes dagger type, and there are also short sword, there are longer ones, and there are also smaller ones which look like a dagger. But what is important for us is that you see here, for example, the warrior king is thrusting the lion, the forward grip. The same is here. He's here using the right hand. Here he's using the left hand. But importantly is that here in this case with the left hand, the warrior is thrusting the lion in its head in a downward attack or stab. Here is the same. But here you see that the Akinakes is held with not in a forward grip, but with a downward grip, right? As you can see it here. So now the question for us is, how can we draw the Akinakes in downward? So we end up in downward grasp. Of course, you can also draw the Akinakes in a forward grasp and change it here in the fight, but you can also do it just from the beginning. This is what I mentioned in the beginning of this video. Also in the first type of this video, I'm going to put the link here. Here you can see that there is an earlobe, and then there is hanging. It is hanging from, like, let's say it's like a rivet hand, or is a loop where you can pass a cord, let a cord through and hang it from the belt on the right side. Another cord just on top of the shape, scabbard shape. This is the shorter one. There are also longer one which comes to the knee or below the knee, and you can hold it. You can draw it, right? If you can see other examples of it with different types of ears, right? So I'm going to show it to you with this type how it is drawn. Now I'm going to show you another way of drawing an Achaemenid Akinakes sword. The first one where you raised your knee, I'm going to put the link here. You saw that you raise your knee and then it comes in forward grip. This time it's if you want to come to a downward grasp, which you can see the Persepolis, you cannot just raise your knee. In that case, if I stand here, I can just step back, and once I step back, I draw it and I can go to a downward thrust, which Achaemenid Akinakes was also drawn that way. So you can see that this is another possibility of doing it. If I come here and then I'm in this, you can see it here. If I stand here, I can go and then come and go to a thrusting position in a downward thrust. So this is another possibility. You saw that if I bring my knee up, which is normally the case, then I can draw it and come to a forward grasp and forward attack and holding. The other one which I've shown you is for a downward thrust with an Achaemenid Akinakes. right? This is one of the ways you can do it as well. You can also bring it across. You can also bring it across and then come and then be to a horizontal and thrust as well with an Akinakes. The second type of it is tucked into the belt, and you see that this scabbard has the scabbard has a shape, a special shape with like a crescent shape, different types of it, which bite into the belt. I can show it here better. You can see that. And then it doesn't slip down. Look at this. This one, you have a different method. You have a different method of drawing your Akinakes. And now I'm going to show it to you how this one works. Akinakes, when it is tucked in your belt, meant for my right hand. We are never right-handed, left-handed in razmafzaruk, but imagine I want mainly to use it for my right hand. So for this, it is, as I've shown you, I go draw it here, so it's going to be in forward grasp or grip. But you can also draw it with the left hand, and in that case, when I do it, you see, this is going to be Akinakes in a downward grasp or grip, as you can see it here. This is also important to take into consideration, as you have seen it before. We see it on Persepolis Apadana also in a downward attack, like in a reverse grip or grasp, that you can also use it, as you can see it here. That's another way and method of using an Akinakes.